What's good, everybody? This is Sayro24. We are returning to Gen 4 today with this Showdown battle, opening up with my trusty Hips and Hell, and he opened up with Moltres too, so it's a good matchup for me. Hippodon versus Moltres here. He did get the Toxic on me, but I mean, this Moltres, its use is going to be very limited. For the people that use it, it's a pretty big risk in Gen 4. Once those Stealth Rocks are up, you only get to come in once, basically. And in this case, he's basically dead. So he surprisingly didn't get hit by a lot, because I did hit him with Stone Edge too, not just Stealth Rock. I didn't just set up the Stealth Rock. I hit him with Stone Edge, and it just did around half for 4 times weak. So it's got to be like a physically defensive Moltres or something. So switching on to the Hippodon, the Hitmonop. Damn, I'm so crazy today. Anyway, Mariner, of course, is going to do the rapid spin, but I hit this thing with Surf. Didn't do too much, but, you know, it's fine. Just gauge how much damage we do. Possibly can't hurt me a lot. I mean, you can do maybe close combat, but yeah. You're going to decrease your special defense, and then I'm just going to finish him off. I knew that was going to happen. So you sacrifice the Pokemon just to hit me for a little bit of damage that I recovered. So, yeah, I don't think that was a good trade-off. That's why I decided, okay, I'm just going to do this. Hit me with close combat, and then I know you're dead. Because I knew I was going to live it. Okay, so Clefable. This could be annoying. Just going for Seismic Toss. And I did Roar. So the Zapdos comes in. Didn't get hit with Stealth Rocks thanks to that Hitmonop. But I mean, now that that thing's out of the way, the moment I set up Stealth Rocks again, it's going to be pretty bad for the Moltres and the Zapdos, but especially the Moltres. Okay, so I decided to let the Empoleon die there. He did get us a kill, and considering the Pokemon I've seen so far, I thought I'm just going to let him go. And throwing in the Ancarodus, my Armaldo. Yeah, I'm using some maybe more weak-ass Pokemon, you could say. More underused Pokemon. Goes into the Moltres and easily died with the Stone Edge there. Okay, so that's out of the way. And he promoted the Zapdos again anyway, which makes me think, but I mean, no, he did Protect, so this thing isn't choiced or something. In the sand, I can take a special attack, and looks like this thing is some sort of a defensive Zapdos too, you know, with the Substitute and Protect. It's one of those maybe PP draining Pokemon. PP draining Zapdos. So if I stick around, I am going to run out of PP in the end. So I decided to get that free switch in since you're going to do Protect. And my Magnesaur is going to be able to hit this thing. He won't be able to do much against me unless he has like Heat Wave, which I'll take. But I'll be happy to paralyze this thing. So he goes into the Clefable. I hit him with Thunderbolt though, thinking that, okay, this thing is probably going to switch. Thunder Wave wasn't going to work on the Clefable. And I did a decent chunk, but not really quite enough for any 2-hit KO. And this thing could do like Flamethrower, so I decided to switch onto the Armaldo again. Went with Knockoff. I guess now if you switch onto the Zapdos, you risking to die. I lost my Choice Band though, that's the thing. So, Vaporeon got Serena, you say. Not too sure what that means, but I like to give my Pokemon wacky names too. So, I mean, we're not really doing much, and I have to switch onto the Magnezone again. This guy really likes Protect. I mean, he has Protect on all his freaking Pokemon. So switching on to the Venusaur, you know, all sorts of UU Pokemon here. This thing, I know he can't do shit to me besides the Sleep Powder, so that sucks. I had to let him do that. I mean, maybe we should have switched on to... Maybe I should have let something else eat the Sleep Powder. Okay, Hidden Power, that's not going to do shit. And whatever you switch on to is going to get hurt again. So do we go with X Scissor or Stone Edge again? Okay, so we went with Leaf Storm. That didn't do shit. And Stone Edge did quite a lot. So this dude is almost out. And I can free attack now. Can go with X Scissor. So switches onto the Zapdos. Ain't this a bitch? I mean, I thought he was going to let the Venusaur die, but... Okay, so now do we... I go with X Scissor again. And that didn't break the sub, which is some bullshit. But I had a feeling he was going to do that shit. So Roost, yeah, that is a big bitch. Okay, the sub is out now. So do I switch or do I stay? I mean, he's putting in quite a fight with these uniquely run Pokemon. So Hippowdon, I think I'm gonna be good because he's shown me all his moves. Because he's packing all these support moves. You know, you can't do shit with Thunderbolt on Hippowdon, and then the rest of your shit is just Substitute, Roost, Protect, all the shit to stall. So yeah, he's being punished here for his lack of coverage. Gonna go on to the Venusaur, but it just gives me an opportunity to heal with Hip Sand Hell. So this is great. Even though we're poisoned, we won't be very good. Oh man, he got Leech Seed too. Fuck. I healed the Hippowdon, but I had to switch in the end anyway. And now we're going to have to switch yet again. So Armaldo. I think I got to let this dude get sacrificed so I can get like a fresh switch in to a Zelf or something. So X Scissor yet again. Switched onto this bitch. And I think Hippowdon is going to be good again, right? I mean, the Armaldo isn't really going to last. I want to get those Stealth Rocks, though. That'd be nice. So if you want to switch, whatever. Stealth Rock coming in should limit all of your movements now. So everybody's going to get affected besides Clefable. So because I set up the Stealth Rocks and Hippowdon is kind of useless with the poison, I decided to let his ass get sacrificed so I can get the fresh switch. So Azelf is going to hurt something real bad now. Whatever comes in is going to get hurt by Psychic. So do you want to let the Venusaur die? He did, make sense. And anything else that comes in, it's still going to get hurt pretty bad. So this Clefable, do we hit your ass or do I switch? I can go for Explosion too. That is tempting because he might kill me. Shit. Do I really want to do this? Or do I want to go with Psychic? I decided to go for the Explosion. Maybe that was a bit hasty of me because maybe this thing couldn't kill me if he's packing some support-ass moves. But we did die in the end. I think I checkmate his Pokemon for the most part, especially the Zapdos, because that thing can only do Thunderbolt. That's about it. Your PP stall and shit, I don't give a fuck about that. So he's gonna hide behind the Substitute, but this gives me time to wake up from the sleep. Yeah, you can Roost, you can do your shit, but once I wake up, the Magnezone is gonna be usable again. And, I mean, it's risky for him to go into the Vaporeon, especially because I'm asleep. So yeah, he's just wasting moves here. It's risky for him to do that. But at the same time, the Zapdos can't really do shit. So I destroy the sub. And this is going to be kind of annoying because he can do this substitute shit all day. And eventually I will run out of a PP. So that sucks balls. So what do we do now? I think the best thing I can do... This is going to turn into a PP war. I can't give him a free switch in though. So I'm just going to be doing this shit, I guess. Or should I switch on to the Swampert? That's what I wonder. This thing can't touch the Swampert either. And I think I should keep the Magnezone to kill the Vaporeon. So this is a freaking stall war here. I'd like to get maybe some paralysis hacks or something, but it's kind of unlikely. Glad I did the Thunder Wave on your Protect. I'm lucky I'm not affected by the Sandstorm either, so it just hurts him and not really gonna affect me anymore. Decisions. I mean, I can keep the Swampert for Vaporeon too, but I don't know, man, is that really a good idea? I mean, we know the Armaldo is useless, but the thing is though, if he runs out of like Thunderbolt 2, then he can't kill the Armaldo. So I keep staying in, but I do wonder, like, should I just throw in the Ruby? I'm gonna throw in Ruby, my Swampert here, and like if you want to switch under the Vaporeon, you can do that. Whatever you do, I can hit you anyway. So hit this with Ice Punch. I did get the crit. This thing, if I had to guess, is also packing like Protect and shit. And it goes on to the Zapdos, but I mean the Stealth Rock, it'll punish you. So I think even Swampert on his own is going to be able to check these guys. Like, I'm just going to be doing Ice Punch, and you got to keep trying to heal your ass. Yeah, so quite the PP war, but ultimately, if this guy understands the situation, he should know that it's my game. You can stall for as long as you like, but you're still going to lose. I'm not going to run out of PP before I manage to kill him. Just 2 Pokemon left. Magnezone checks the Vaporeon. Armaldo checks Zapdos too if, you know, he can't use Thunderbolt or some shit. I mean, do we do like Waterfall? I mean, if I do Waterfall, switching on to the Vaporeon, I guess he's thinking I'm gonna do like Waterfall and he'll hit that or some shit. I think he's gonna switch again now. Yeah, Protect. Keep going with the damn Ice Punch. Are you gonna switch again? It goes for Wish. Damn, he just good prediction. So I'm gonna switch onto the Magnezone now though, because I knew you were gonna do this shit. So now he's gonna have to switch the dude, and I'm gonna hit him with Thunder Wave. So if you want to switch, you're gonna get paralyzed, because I know he's not gonna keep this dude around. It's just way too risky. Going for the Protect. Okay, so he's seen that I'm trying to Thunder Wave his ass. So make your decision. He decides to go for a Wish, and now the Vaporeon is paralyzed. Hey, it makes no difference to me. You can get healthy if you want, but I'm just gonna keep doing this. And now the Zapdos is paralyzed. It's gonna be even more useless. And got that Stealth Rock damage too. So I mean, it should be game over. Just do me a favor and scoop. So Thunderbolt, Substitute, yeah, he's just died with the sand, and now it's just the Vaporeon left. So it's my game for Fitz. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a